alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Hussein Abdul from Year 9, and I am proposing the motion which says capitalism is better than socialism, and I am strongly proposing the motion. Before I go far, let me explain the keywords. What is capitalism? It's an economic system where business, industries, and property are mainly owned by private individuals or companies. Socialism is an economic system where the government owns or controls major industries and resources. So before I give out my views, I would like to give you some case studies. Under Mohamed Siad Barre, 1969 up to 1991, Somalia declared itself a socialist state and adopted scientific socialism. During that time, the government nationalized banks, insurance, pig companies, farms, and a lot of the economy was state-owned and controlled by the government. According to historical studies, this socialist system led to economic decline in many sectors. Agriculture production fell, and the country became more reliant on foreign aid. After 1991, when Mohamed Siad Barre's government collapsed, most government control over the economy disappeared, private businesses became very important, and today Somalia's economy relies much more on Somalia's economy relies much more on private businesses and entrepreneurship than socialism. My first view: capitalism creates more jobs. Business expand and hire workers to increase production and services. For example, large companies employ millions of people worldwide, which reduces unemployment. My second view: capitalism promotes economic growth. Investment and entrepreneurship helps economies grow faster. For example, countries such as United States, South Korea experience rapid economic development under capitalism system.
Thank you, the chairperson. Good morning, everyone. My name is Yusra Bashir Elmi from the 9th grade. Before I go far, let me explain the key points. Capitalism is an economic system in which private individuals own a business, while socialism is an economic system that emphasizes the collective of ownership, government responsibility in providing assistance, services, and reducing the economic inequalities. Let me highlight my points. My first point: reduces inequality. Second point: reduces the gaps between the rich and poor. My third point: education should not only depend on wealth. My fourth point: cooperation builds strong communication. My first point: reduces inequality. Public schools and hospitals can be made available to everyone regardless for their income. In countries like Norway, Sweden, citizens receive the health care supported by the government. People can get treatment even if they are poor. A system is successful when its people can get good health and good education. My second point: socialism reduces the gaps between the rich and poor. A chain is only strong as the weakest link. The real-world example: the Nordic countries such as Denmark, Finland have a strong social welfare system and lower level of income inequalities than many highly capitalist countries. Socialism helps to create more balanced societies where everyone is shared more widely.
I'm thankful for the opportunity that was given to me. Hello everyone, my name is Minal Abdulsalam Usman from the 7th grade. As the second opposition speaker, I firmly oppose the motion that capitalism is better than socialism. Before I go far, allow me to explain the resolution. Capitalism is an economic system in which private individuals and businesses own the means of production and operate for profit. Socialism is an economic system that emphasizes collective ownership and government responsibility in providing essential services and reducing economic inequality. As a proverb goes, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. A society should be judged not only how not only how wealthy its richest citizens are, but also how well it supports its most vulnerable people. My first point reduces economic inequality. Socialism helps narrow the gap between the rich and the poor. For example, in countries such as Norway, the government programs and taxations help reduce the gap between the rich and the poor. My second point provides essential services. Socialism supports access to healthcare and education regardless of income. For example, in Sweden, the citizens have access to publicly funded healthcare and education regardless of their income or background. My third point puts people before profit. Socialism focuses on human well-being instead of maximizing profit. For example, in Finland, strong social welfare programs support families, students, and workers, showing that people come before profit.
Thank you, Chairperson, two committee sides, plus members at the House present. I am an expert from opposition side. The motion says capitalism is better than socialism. Capitalism key advocates was Adam Smith between 1723 to 1790. He was considered the father of capitalism. The second was Milton Friedman from the US between 1912 to 2006. The third one was Friedrich Hayek between 1899 to 1992. When we go to socialism, in socialism, key people who advocated socialism was, first one was Karl Marx. He was considered the founder of modern socialism. He argued for workers' rights and economic equality between 1818 to 1833. The second was Friedrich Engels, worked with Marx and helped develop socialist ideas between 1820 to 1895. The third one was Vladimir Lenin, introduced socialism and the former Soviet Union in 1870 to 1924.